Hey you guys, this is Rashawn Ellis for News, Views, and Conversations. Just want to pop in real quick and give you the latest update. The last video I did, Judge John McConnell, federal judge, he gave the okay for Trump them to go ahead and release the SNAP benefits. Well, Ketanji Brown Jackson, she is overriding that decision. She's temporarily halting it for them to come to a decision, I believe within like 48 hours to try to decide, what they're going to do. This is ridiculous on every front that people are having to go through this. And I would just say, as a taxpayer myself, that's what the monies are for. It's like you're pretty much taking the taxpayers' monies, deciding how they want to spend it. All he's doing right now is delegating where he wants to put the money up for the rich while they're filling their pockets. And you're allowing people to go hungry, but you are spending $250 million on a ballroom to be redone. A lot of the government workers are not being paid. Air traffic controllers, anyone having any type of governmental job is like being furloughed right now. Working people, they're standing in the soup lines, even MAGA. I mean, this is really crazy, absurd on every front that we're having to sit here and witness this. And especially, particularly the MAGA folks. You voted for this guy. You voted for him because you thought that he was going to do your bidding, and you're in the same boat as everybody else that he doesn't like. Everybody else that white supremacy, white nationalists do not like, you guys are in the same boat. And from what I'm understanding, uh, they are top when it comes to getting EBT, and everybody else beneath that. So this is crazy. But this is what happens when you plot the downfall of other people. You end up being in the same boat that they're in. So now we're just sitting here waiting in limbo to see what's going to happen next. But I just wanted to, pop in, give you the update on what's going on. Everybody's pretty much in the same boat. White, black, Chinese, Indian, everybody. So I guess this is a lesson for everybody to learn. While you're sitting here, plotting on your brother and sister's downfall, you two could be in the very same boat. And that's where everybody is right now. I think that is what God is allowing to happen for everybody to see. This is crazy. Money going to Venezuela, picking fights with other countries, and he's filling his pockets, and so are the rich. All the crookedness going on at the top. I will see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next one.
Willie D Live.
What's up, family? After Donald Trump put a stop to SNAP benefits, millions of people who voted for him are now standing in line with growling stomachs. Their kids, too. So, what does Trump think about all of this? Not much. Trump says stop complaining. Stop complaining. Stop believing in what your eyes tell you. I'm telling you that inflation is down. I'm telling you that the cost of food is down. I'm going to hold on to these SNAP benefits for time being, but I'm just telling you, you can figure it out. It ain't as bad as you think it is. Yeah, so forget what your eyes are telling you. Forget what you see. I'm telling you, listen to me. I got you this far. I find it absolutely hilarious that you couldn't find one MAGA hat in the crowd of hundreds of people that voted for Trump. You couldn't find one MAGA hat, not one. This was one of the crowds that was seen at one of the food lines. These are allegedly Trump supporters. Yeah. Not a MAGA hat in sight. They were just so proud just about a month ago or so. And they were even more proud around the first week of November of 2024. They were so proud. Well, looks like the party is over, or Is the party just getting started because Donald Trump, your president, is building a new ballroom at the White House? $250 million of your tax money going towards building a new ballroom for him to shake his stanky. Yeah, man. What y'all think about that? What y'all think about that? That's absolutely right. That's cold. Absolutely cold-blooded, man. Donald Trump told people to stop complaining. He said, I don't want to hear nothing else about SNAP benefits. I don't want to hear nothing about the economy. I don't want to hear nothing else about the economy. Shut up. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. The Supreme Court temporarily blocked a lower court's ruling ordering the Trump administration to fully fund food benefits for millions of hungry Americans, throwing the key program into further chaos as the government shutdown drags on. In a 2-page order issued Friday night, Judge Ketanji Brown Jackson granted the administration a temporary reprieve from paying full food aid benefits for November. A district court had earlier ordered they be paid by the end of Friday. So you mean to tell me that this Democrat appointed judge, Ketanji Brown Jackson, stuck it to the people? I mean, she didn't just stick it to Democrats, though. She stuck it to Republicans, too. But I'm just saying, typically, the Democrats try to play like they care about the people, right? And the Republicans are the party that say, hey, man, pull yourself up by the bootstrap. If you're hungry, that's your fault. Don't look at me, right? Well, I find it very interesting that there are just as much, if not more, Republicans who are standing in food lines, let them tell it, begging. Remember, because that's the type of rhetoric they use. That's the type of language that they like to use. Anytime you're getting benefits from the government, you're begging. Use some type of hindrance to society. What they don't like telling you is that while they make the complaints, they also themselves are benefiting from the benefits that they don't want you to have. A lot of times when people talk about benefits, when you have certain people who talk down on people for using government benefits, by the way, that their tax dollars pay for, even if you don't have a job, you still pay taxes because if you buy something, they're going to tax you, right? I find it extremely interesting that the same people who tell people to pull themselves up by the bootstraps are the same people who are benefiting from government assistance. A lot of times, I'm going to tell you what it is, fam. A lot of times, they don't want you to have anything because in their minds, they're going to have less. That's what that be about. Yeah. A lot of times they talk down about somebody else benefiting from government assistance because they're benefiting from government assistance and they don't want to lose any of their benefits. They don't want to get shortchanged. It ain't that they don't need it. Even when you start thinking about rich people, a lot of rich people talk down about the poor and even the middle class, but they really talk down about the poor. Here, everybody talk down about the poor. But the rich people are they're hustling the system also. The rich people and even the middle class, some of y'all think y'all got it all together, think y'all better. Y'all ain't no better because y'all be taking advantage of government assisted programs also. Any way y'all can get a break, y'all gonna take it. Tax breaks are a form of welfare. That's right, I said it's a form of welfare. Because you getting a break. Everybody looking for a break. If you're getting a break from the government, that's a form of welfare. If the government somehow giving you a break, if you need some type of assistance, that's still government assistance, right or wrong. Only difference is they're assisting you with a lot more than they are the so-called poor. That's right, I said I'm exposing y'all. I see you. I know what you're about. I've been around you. I know you. Yeah. So oftentimes you have these people who have all of these complaints about the so-called the poor, the downtrodden, the people who are, in the streets, on the streets, right? They're talking down. And even when it comes to crime, they're talking down about people on the streets and stuff and poor people. But they're committing crimes themselves. Now, they may not be committing the kind of crimes that the people in the streets are committing. They may not be running up into the store, snatching clothes, or going into a department store and stealing makeup. But they're over here at the department store embezzling money. Oh, they getting to the big money. They're defrauding people. They're running major scams. Yeah, they're running the kind of scams that put you on American greed. Millions, hundreds of millions, while they wag their finger at the poor. I know you. So all you Trump supporters out there, what's up with those MAGA hats? Why y'all ain't wearing those MAGA hats? While you're standing in line, getting your food, getting your free food. How come you're not wearing your MAGA hats? You're not proud anymore? Have you given up on Trump? I doubt it. Some of y'all ain't never gonna give up on Trump. You think Trump is really your savior, even when he do you dirty. And the true part about it is, you never allow your friend to do you like that. You never allow your significant other to betray you like that. But you'll let Trump get away with it. See, I'm the total opposite. No more talk.